Hi there, this is Suzanne from Nonstop Papercrafts. Thank you very much for joining me again on my channel. Okay, so we are back for another challenge. These are the weekly challenges that I take part in a Facebook group called Junk Journaling for Everyone. It's a fantastic group, lots of creative people, all skill levels, and yeah, lots of help and support if you need it. So if you're looking for a friendly Facebook group, I definitely recommend checking them out. So that's Junk Journaling for Everyone. This week's challenge is a Valentine's challenge because yes, it's February, Valentine's is coming up. So the challenge was to use something that either has hearts or the colour red or arrows and cupids, things like that. Now I must admit I was struggling with this one because I don't really have stuff that's that kind of genre. So I don't have anything with cupids or anything like that, but I did find this in my stash. Now this is from a card kit that I had from a card making magazine, and I thought, oh, actually this will come in handy. So I've got my lovebirds on there with all the hearts and things. I also have a heart-shaped die which I'm going to use for this, and then I've got a small one as well which I plan to use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little booklet, so a heart-shaped booklet, and inside I'm going to use different pages. So I might use some text page, some music sheet, and maybe some coffee dyed papers as well, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. But yeah, a heart-shaped booklet. Now I haven't got a prototype to show you. This is the first time I'm doing it, so fingers crossed everything goes to plan. But yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is to cut out my two heart shapes. So this is going to form the front and back cover for my little booklet. Now this isn't a massive piece of paper. This is about 8 inches by 3.5. And then, like I said, I'm just going to cut these two hearts out using my die. If you obviously don't have a die, then you can always draw a heart, cut it out, and then trace it so you've got the same shape underneath. But I'm going to quickly cut this out now with my Big Shot. I'll be back. Okay, so here are my two heart shapes, and I don't know if you can see that. I didn't realise it actually cuts. These are quite new ones, so I didn't realise they actually cut like a cute little border as well, which is quite nice. So yeah, so I've got my front and my back cover, and it already has something on the other side, so I don't need to worry about covering that, but that will be my front and back. Okay, so I'm going to repeat the same process, and I'm going to cut out a few hearts that are book pages and a few that are music sheet and some that are coffee dyed. So obviously I don't want this to be too thick because I want this to be able to fit in a journal, maybe in a pocket or something. So I might just do 2 of each. Okay, so you obviously can choose how you want to do it, but I'm going to do, yeah, 2 of each. So 2 book page, 2 music sheet, and 2 coffee dyed paper. So again, I'll be back. Right, okay, so there are all the pages cut out. So I've got, like I said, 2 of each. I also did that little one, and what I didn't realise, again, like I say, because this is new, I only got it for Christmas, it not only cuts out the heart in the middle, but it then cuts this out as well, which I think is quite pretty. So yeah, we'll try and use that today as well. Okay, so I'm just going to alternate these a little bit. So I think I'll have something plain in the middle, book page, and then yeah, like that. Okay, so they're going to be my pages, and then I'm going to have one as a front cover, one as a back cover, and this is going to be the booklet. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to score down the edge here, just so obviously that's like the hinge part, so we can open up this booklet quite easily. So I'm just going to score down there just to make it that little bit easier. Right, so here's my scoreboard. So let's have a think. How far in do we want to come? Now I know I'm not going to be able to do all of them at once. Maybe ½ an inch. So let's do that. So let's do the front cover. 3, 4. I might do it at 5/8. Let's go for it. 5/8. So front cover. We can probably do a couple of these at a time. So let's do this. Okay, so here are these scored pages. All I've done is I've just gone along and just bent each of them just to make sure that obviously we have a nice fold so that we can turn our pages nice and easily. Now you have a choice of how you would like to obviously stick this down. So you could use glue if you wanted to, you could use double-sided tape, which is what I was thinking originally. But I'm actually going to staple this time. So staple is another option. Or you could even sew down there. The only thing with sewing is you just need to be careful with obviously how many pages. I'm thinking that might be a little bit thick for the sewing machine. So that's why I am going to staple. Okay, but again, it's entirely up to you what you would like to use. So I'm just going to pop 2 staples along there. Okay, and then there is the little heart booklet. Okay. And then now it's just a case of decorating. Okay, so just pulling out a few bits. So to go with this, as I said, I got this paper from like a card making magazine. It did have some little pop out bits. So I've got this green bluish bird and then just for you. So I'm thinking I might be able to use these somewhere. Just not sure if that's a bit too busy having the bird on. I've obviously got these cut out hearts and I've got this little ruffle. It's a nice pink. I'm thinking I could use that to cover up the staples. So I might stick that on the side. So we'll do that first. Yep. Okay. So a little bit of glue down there. And that can cover up the staples. So if you're somebody that's not keen on the staple look, you can still staple this, but then just cover it up with a ruffle like that. Okay, then we can still obviously open our book and turn the pages. And then let's have a look. So just for you. And like I say, I've got these hearts. I can maybe have those like that. So you're a little bit further away, aren't you? I find it difficult to zoom in on my camera because when I start zooming in, then it goes out of focus. So yeah, maybe that. Let's stick it down. Okay, and there we go. So now we have a sweet little Valentine's booklet. You could write a message in here if it's for sort of a Valentine's gift, maybe a message just on the inside cover. You could do some stamping on maybe some of these blank pages. But yeah, I think a cute little notebook. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you found this useful. If you did enjoy the video, please click like. If you would like to see more crafty videos, then click subscribe and the bell button so you are notified of any new videos. You can also find me on social media. All the links will be in the description below. As always, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely crafty day. See you later. Bye bye.